Yo, what is good, everybody? It's Uttapan Jagan, and welcome back to One Up, a channel that provides you with pros, cons, and valuable insight into games that you might actually enjoy. Be sure to watch till the end to hear the announcement that I have, and also this video has close to no spoilers and about 2.5 hours of gameplay footage. Today we are talking about Back 4 Blood. And man, I cannot express to you guys how excited I was to play this one. Because as a kid, being a part of the defense against the zombie apocalypse was nothing but a daydream. And this game came as close to bringing me that experience as possible. Developed by Turtle Rock Studios, the guys responsible for the famous Counter-Strike and Left 4 Dead, and also published by Warner Bros., Back 4 Blood is a first-person shooter zombie horde rush that has a linear gameplay and progression, which is honestly really refreshing. I respect the developers for trying to be original and not just giving us another open world zombie apocalypse. So the game starts off in a boot camp like area, which is their game's safe zone, and surprisingly it's kind of lived in, having a bunch of NPCs hanging around and performing certain tasks, which I thought was really cool. After a few cutscenes and tutorials, you're then introduced to one of the game's main mechanics, the card system. Now, I'm not really a fan of the card system and would have preferred a basic skill tree system instead, but however, it does add a certain level of making each playthrough feel different, and after some getting used to, it does add a lot of charm to the game. So you gain cards by doing runs and gaining XP, which you then put through the game's supply line system in order to unlock a lot of in-game cosmetics like different gun wraps and cool outfits for your characters to make them look a little snazzy, and additional cards. You can then choose 15 of said cards to make a deck that you can use in-game to get perks and game-changing abilities during your runs. Runs are basically linear and fast-paced playthrough of each level, completing certain tasks and missions, and also has some minor exploration and looting. After the card system introduction, you'll then hop into a game either in quick play by joining someone else on their run through their campaign, or by doing your own campaign. Now keep in mind the game does support both online and offline play. Each game will have 4 players choose a character/cleaner. Each one has a unique ability and will assist the team in different ways. Keep in mind, if you do not have a full squad or are unable to matchmake with one, the game will provide you with bots. Now, hear me out. These AIs are built different. They are made by Tony Stark. They absolutely smack. Now on to gameplay. I cannot emphasize enough to you guys how fun this game is, even with its flaws. You start the run with some pretty basic weapons, a primary and a secondary, which is unique to every character. But as you progress through the levels, you'll find better equipment and guns, as well as find and earn in-game coins. You can use these to purchase things like items, guns, special attachments, and perks that will assist the entire team. And you can do all of this from the safe houses you get to at the beginning and at the end of each level. There also being a good variety of weaponry and items that you can find in-game, which did a good job of keeping the game's combat fresh and exciting. Another factor to this had to be the great gunplay, which really looked and felt good. Not to mention having the most satisfying reload animations. The controls worked really well and definitely felt responsive. But one thing I really enjoyed about this game is it's basically one bullet, one kill on the regular zombies/riddens. Because it made zero sense to me playing a game that required you to empty an entire clip on the regular enemies just to put them down. And there's one thing about this game that I actually appreciated. As for the bigger guys, it did require a certain amount of effort to take them down, but it was still satisfying given that each encounter always adds the feeling of fear and makes your fight or flight instincts kick in. Truly feels like running up the stairs after putting the lights off at night, and then you can feel something touching the back of your neck. Yeah, that feeling. Each level will have its own boss or mini boss, but as you progress through the game, the zombies you fight just become more meaner and scarier to encounter, bringing us to the world's design, which is really fresh in a lot of its aspects, having a good diversity of landscapes, a fair share of scary dungeon-like hives and underground parking lots, onto open farm-like areas and city-like areas. The graphics of all of this is just top tier as well, making the gameplay very immersive. All of this paired with good servers, which didn't crash once or have me experience lag spikes, made the gameplay experience extremely enjoyable. But even with all this greatness, there was certain stuff that I came across that I didn't like. Like the fact that the game focused on being balanced in a lot of its areas, but ignored it in others. So I understand the whole team-based thing, but seriously, certain areas in the game your ass was grass without your team. For example, if you fell over a ledge or a hole, you were basically left dangling there until your teammates came to get you. Or if a zombie did a special move on you, you would be stuck in that animation until your teammate saved you, which really sucked at times. Secondly, keep in mind that you are in a zombie horde rush game. If you were caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, which happened more often than you would assume, you were in serious trouble. Given this, just say you were mid-fight and you needed to reposition because you were getting swarmed. That's not going to happen because the moment you try to run away, the zombies' hits would stagger you and make you run much slower, which was potentially fatal. But honestly, all this negativity faded away quick when you were hiding in a bar with your friends, panicking for your lives as hordes of zombies/riddens rushed in through the doors. It truly was the most raw video game fun a group of grown men could have had. And that point is going to bring us to the end of this game review. I gave you my opinion on why I strongly suggest you guys play this game. I will be playing it too, so you might just see your boy in game going absolutely apeshit on a bunch of zombies. Now, don't forget to leave a comment down below on what you guys enjoyed about the game and your findings on it if you've already played it. Also, make sure to comment what game you guys would like to see me review next. If you enjoyed the review and finally found a game to grind because of it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for your boy. It helps me out a ton and it is free. At 1,000 subs, I will begin to live stream games that you guys have chosen, and I will add a face cam into the gameplay videos. So if you want to see my handsome face playing the video games, you know what to do. I am Uther Pendragon and this is 1UP, the most relatable game review channel.